Hi, my name is Anna Benfield, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of knowing CPR and first aid. I once heard a story about a man and his friends. They were sitting in the bar slash restaurant eating, and suddenly this man, he started to choke on a piece of food. His friends, they went into shock. They didn't really know what to do. All they could do was just sit there and watch him choke. And several people walked by and they weren't sure what to do. And finally, someone walked by and they shouted, "Hey, that guy's choking." And luckily, the bartender heard all the commotion and came running over there and started to perform the Heimlich maneuver on him. But by the time he came over there, the guy's face was already blue. Thankfully, they got it out, the food, and he started to breathe again. But what if there wasn't anyone over there to help him? He probably would have died because all the rest of them were in shock and they didn't know what to do. And that's the first point that I want to make, is that knowing CPR and first aid and how to handle a situation can help save someone's life. Only 6.4% of cardiac arrest victims survive because people witnessing the incident do not know CPR. Only 6.4%. And 88% of cardiac arrest happen in the home. So what if you're taking care of an elderly person and something happens and you need to know what to do? You'll need to know, depending on the situation, how to handle it. And in order to know, you have to know CPR or whatever that it is that they need. Or if you're a parent and you have children and they suddenly go into some sort of shock or cardiac arrest, or something happens and they pass out, you'll need to know how to handle that situation. Or you just sit there and watch your child die. Drowning is the leading cause of accidental death for children ages 1 through 4, and 1 minute is all it takes for a child to drown. What if you're on vacation and you take your child to the beach and you're out in the water with them and suddenly the current takes them and they go under, but you're able to grab them before they completely slip away, and you pull them out and they're unconscious. If you don't know what to do and there's no lifeguard around, then they might die. But if you know how to perform CPR, you can start performing CPR before the paramedics get there to help them start breathing again. Sometimes it takes paramedics longer to get there to a situation due to certain things. And what if you're riding down the road and you come across this car accident or some similar situation in which someone needs some kind of immediate care? And what if the paramedics, they take longer than they should or something, and you're the only one around? What if the person is bleeding, or they're passed out, or something, they need some kind of care, and you're the only one around? You would want to know how to help them before the paramedics get there. After someone stops breathing or their heart stops beating, they can only survive for 4 to 6 minutes before lack of oxygen, and that can result in brain damage or death. But CPR can buy the person some time before that starts happening and the paramedics get there. There are a lot of situations that you would need to know how to do CPR or perform basic first aid. So it's good to know. Me and my dad were involved in a car accident not long ago, and luckily there was people around. And what had happened was the car scalped him on his head, and he was bleeding a lot. And there was someone there that knew to put pressure on it. But if there hadn't been there, he could have bled to death, or something else could have happened. So it's always good to be prepared and know CPR and first aid. I hope that after watching this video, you will have known the importance of knowing CPR. And I'm going to encourage you to go and take a CPR basic first aid class and get certified for doing CPR, so you will know what to do in case of any situation that you may come upon during your everyday life or something. Thank you.